So Andy's showing me this thing that he thinks that every skater should need. And we're just sort of like exploring it, and he's kind of explaining a couple things to me and stuff that he's learned. And that's basically that whole section of the video. There's not really an explanation of how exactly it applies. It's just sort of kind of implied. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's obvious, but I also have this thing now, and at the end of the video, I will explain to you why I also am like, oh no, this is like really sick. You probably already have it figured out once you see what it is. But yeah, here's the video. Damn. Wow. Dude, man, that's so good. Oh my God. Yeah. One way to sit. You got that. Trust. It's like a manual plan. Oh, to fake it would be really sick. You don't really see back 180s out of people stalls in transition. It's really awkward. I tried to learn how to grind them one time, and we had thick coping, and it took like 20 tries to even like get my body weight right to even spin out. And I'm a feebler. Oh, like ride it? I like that your nose is smacking the wall. You got that, land it. Damn. That is a steep thing to land in. Look, the transition just ends there and then it's just straight up. Thing's really awkward to even carve over. It also has this little bubble in it. It just feels really unique and fun. Like when you carve over it, you're like, oh, that was a trick. Yeah. I think Matthew was doing airs on it last time we were here. And I remember he like grinded up it and then carved over, which was really fucked up. Probably my favorite unique obstacle in this whole section. If you ever come to Channel Street, just carve over this thing a couple times. It'll be worth the trip. Damn. Woo! Like the shuffle into fake would be sick, like a shifty. Kenny's claiming he's doing it right here. Liar. Do you think people who don't skate just assume that like all skaters play piano? That's why we're always doing this when we don't land a trick. Like, like, you got that? Yeah, Kenny. He just clapped for himself. Yeah. Yeah. Dude. 53 in a row? Ford almost rode away with his hat. I was wondering why no one was really doing anything on this quarter pipe. Now I know. I don't know what they're working on in there, but I think they're changing some stuff up in the park. You got that. And that just made me think someone could do like a nollie big spin and then shuffle back the way they came. Ew, he touched the butt. Oh, he's up there. Wow. Damn, I wish my dad brought me to DIY skate parks. Oh! Like smack your tail on the railings? Yeah. Wow. That'd be sick. We're 5-0 Faggy. Whoa. To nose? Oh, blunt would be spooky. Definitely will make you want to do the pew. Sure. Damn, you could put that rail on this deck and I bet it wouldn't move. Because it's like how narrow it is.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
I've unsuccessfully filmed that every time because he just comes out of nowhere and tries it. I'm ready for you this time, bud. Oh, he's got the In Memory of Victor shirt. Dude, app reveal, dude.
Like, does anyone have back issues?
You want to look up back issues?
Look at this, dude. You know how when you have back issues, lower back, they say you have to work out your abdomen?
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. I'm not a doctor, okay? So, like, prove me wrong, please. But, like, when they say you need to work out your abdomen, they're talking about this huge muscle. Not your abs. Doing sit-ups, it's not going to help this stabilize your back.
So what do you do to get that stabilized? Download this app?
That's like some other thing. It's like
this guy, yeah.
It's like
your flanks or whatever.
It goes all the way around.
Is that like crunches?
Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying. Like,
something.
It's when they say work out your abs, they're not talking about your abs.
He was asking me what was wrong with me, and I was like, my liver. So he went in there and pulled up my like liver. Like that app is really sick.
Oh yeah, you want to see your liver?
Yeah, show me the liver, dude.
Okay, this app is $20 just to. So I'm like, these are all like the different layers of muscles. But let's go to. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's your big ass liver. Right side, left side. Let's hide it. Let's see what's behind it. Oh, what's that? Gallbladder? Yeah. A little gallbladder. Dude, $20. It's so worth it.
He's actually in there looking for spots.
Look at this spot. Colon. But hey, let's get out of that gross stuff and like let's check out some tendons. That's so wild to me. Like your ribs are all like kind of free floating.
Oh wait, do they have like knee?
Yeah, you want to see your knee?
Oh yeah, he went into the knee earlier and pulled up the ACL.
That's my biggest problem.
Dude, look at your knee, dude. It's like so intense. Oh, whoa.
I tore my meniscus in 2 spots.
Yeah, look how complicated that thing is.
Okay, so this is like a Ziploc bag that like everything is inside this. So let's hide that. Let's hide this one. There's your meniscus. It's like a bushing.
I tore my bushing.
And then I think you have a meniscus on the other side of the bone too. Dude, like every skater should have this, bro. This is so clutch.
Oh, you can look at your ankle too?
Yeah, let's check out the ankle.
Ankle.
Dude.
Look how complicated that thing is too, yeah. Because that's all the tendons and stuff all over, right?
Yeah, so you can, let's take out the tendons for a second. Just look at the bones.
No free feet pics.
Like, people are like stoked on cyber arms and stuff. I don't know who's stoked on that, but like...
People are?
Yeah, people. But like, we are freaking cyber already. And it's like, we don't need any attachments until we've already mastered what the hell we're made of.
Yeah.
It's like, until you know like what you are, you shouldn't be like trying to replace stuff.
Work with what you have,
have it if you look for it. But like, maybe I'm being supernatural, but like, I think that there's like muscles you can engage in the kinetic chain to give yourself superhuman strength.
Compared to like what people are already messing with, it would seem superhuman. No, I agree with that for sure.
And then like, if you cyber it and you have the super strength, but you're still not aligned properly,
Yeah.
then like, it's just like, bro, like figure out
The limits of the human body.
first.
Yeah.
Before you just go like building on some broken foundation.
I mean, when I see people holding their breath for like 6 minutes and stuff like that, that alone out is just like, oh yeah, like we don't really know yet what the body can do. World records are being broken every day, naturally.
Science is finally catching.
Dude, you got something to say, dude. I see it. What is
You
it?
see Neuralink?
Neuralink,
It's Elon Musk's company.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about.
They have someone who has it implanted. They have a chip implanted in some dude's brain. He was playing video games. Well, he has like he's fully disabled, like he can't move at all.
Yeah.
He's playing video games with his mind.
Dude.
I'm not even kidding. That's like real now.
Yeah, I heard that too. They're saying like you can't miss. Like as soon as he like looks at something, he can shoot it.
Yeah, it like moves the cursor with his eyes, bro. Like what?
Yeah, but the problem was that like if I ever tried to control like a game with my mind, the pop-ups I would get, like you go to try a trick when you're skating and then you get a pop-up while you're in the air and you just fucking die.
See, the weird thing is we already do. Yeah, it's like you get like random memories of ads that you saw.
Yeah, flow state is seriously just ad blocker. That's all it is.
Flow state is just ad block. That's so funny. No, but dude, it kind of not fully wrong. But here, let's look at the ankle. So like, look at this. I don't know shit, right? I'm just navigating this. Like so. But like, that's the thing about technology is like, you don't need to know things anymore. Like, you just need to know what questions to ask.
Yeah, you just need to know where to find the answers.
Yeah.
I just downloaded ChatGPT on my phone the other day, and it's been so fun.
But dude, like, me and my homie Rick were playing with ChatGPT. We'd have the same question. I would get bullshit answer after bullshit answer, and he would get the right answer right away.
You know how to ask it.
You know how to ask it.
Yeah.
So I think a new level of intelligence is asking questions
Yeah.
and answering them.
Yeah, you're kind of learning it as it's learning you, and then you meet in the middle.
The app's called Essential Anatomy 5.
Ooh. Dude, he locks in that hard flip back tail every try. Dude. I need to like figure that trick out. I've done them before, but basically I just hard flip a bunch of times at a ledge and just hope I get into it. I've never like controlled that trick. It's like a roll of the dice for me.
Nose slide, guy.
Yeah, you can really know. What is that, a 7-inch nose? 5?
5.5, I think, is the point. Doesn't matter, dude.
I would say that's an above average size, 5.5. That's big.
Honestly, 5.5. Honestly, a little bit too big.
That's what I was thinking.
I'd say like a 3 is a pretty good size.
It locks in good. You don't want to lock in too good. Damn. Matthew's switching out his wheels because he's about to go try a trick for his part. That box is really sturdy. It's like not really moving on any of these tricks. Usually hard flip back tails or just any sort of flip back tails usually pushes an obstacle.
Oh my god.
Fakey slappy? You've been front blunt guy lately.
Hard to blunt slide wood stuff.
I used to actually love waxing the shit out of wood and blunt sliding it. I learned blunt slides by having just like a sheet of particle board on flat ground and wax the shit out of it and would just like power blunt slide in the middle. And then I would do it on the side of it to where it was only this high. And then I put that wood on bricks and then just blunt slid the side of the wood on the bricks. So it was like curb height. And then after that I could blunt slide. Something kind of really dumb that I did, it was Christmas Day. It was probably 15 degrees out. And I was staying over at my sister's. I had just got Subject to Change on DVD or on VHS for my birthday or for Christmas. And I went across the street looking for something to skate, and they had a little loading dock, like probably this high. And I set this metal box off of the edge of this loading dock. And I didn't have any wax, so I put water on it. And I was hydroplane blunt sliding this like hubbub that I made. And then I ended up doing like blunt slide big spin using water as wax. So like it would not slide at all without water. It was literally hydroplaning. And like I didn't get hurt. I learned blunt slide big spins on it. Some of the tries I would like slip out all crazy. Damn. That was crazy. Solid. Damn, to land on like a switch front crook, like a hard flip revert switch front crook would be sick. I don't know if I've ever seen you do a backsmith.
Let's go back to this for a second. So you might be like, what the hell is that pushing down? Like I know what your pelvis is, but what's that pushing down? So let's just look at the anatomy app real quick. So it's this mofo. The diaphragm. That's my understanding. I'm not a doctor. So this, you want to squeeze that down.
Diaphragm is something that they talk about in ballet a bunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you want to squeeze that down, and then, is there something down here that I'm missing?
A penis.
Oh, yeah.
Demonetized.
So it's your diaphragm down and then your pelvis up.
But how do you feel your diaphragm?
I can feel it.
I'd have to understand it more. I think it's this, right? Is it like this?
It's this. It's this umbrella fucker. So getting in touch with your muscles
Yeah.
is the shit.
Yeah.
And one of the ways that you can do that is by having like these really fine needles.
Uh-huh.
And then people will go in and poke the muscle. And then your muscle will go, ah! So like that's what happened with my corset. It wasn't activating, so they went in with a needle and they poke it and it goes, oh, weird.
Yeah.
And then it's activated again.
And that's called?
Activating a muscle.
No, I mean getting the needle poked by the needles.
I don't know, but they're like, when you get an injection, it's like a needle like this, so
Yeah.
you can put something through it.
Yeah.
But these needles are just that, so you don't even feel them, they don't draw any blood.
Is that not acupuncture?
No.
My foot would be okay.
Look at this shoe tie.
So he's saying keep his shoes untied
I can only wear
makes him less likely to roll his ankle.
For rolling an ankle, I'm like, that's gonna bring your whole leg down. You know, because it's the support.
So John Bradford literally never ties his shoes when he
It makes
skates.
sense to me. It's like, if it bends, my shoe's gonna come off before my ankle bends with it. Sometimes it does. Sometimes on kickflips, I'll be losing a little traction.
I was gonna say when you go to kickflip, I feel like that would just go flying off.
Look,
It's so crazy.
the trunk glass, bro, it just slides.
But then you like tray flip the biggest gaps like that. That makes no sense.
Comfortable.
I could definitely see it being comfortable. Just that would just drive me nuts. I mean, I tie my shit like a
seeing it?
football player. No, not seeing it. I like the way it
These
looks.
aren't that tight. They're
What-
definitely like comfortable tight, but they're not like.
Well, that's not. I'm not skating right now. It'll get yanked for sure if I try to
You
skate. No. Yeah, but who needs Kiko skating when you could have Brian Brown skating? Want some Brian Brown clips, dude? Yes.
So the reason Andy wasn't skating that much in this video is because he had this thing that was like giving him a little bit of trouble, but it's funny talking about like the anatomy and stuff like that. It just like started to get better. So tomorrow is just like a ton of Andy skating, not just this section, but like other part. It's just a bunch of skating with Andy and the rest of the team. He does some things. So does Matt. Everyone does some things. Oh, we got some Kiko footage too. That might not be in tomorrow's video, and then Brandon from New York City shows up. There's like, it's the same session, but like a bunch of people left and a bunch of other people came. So it's like a whole other group of power riders. But anyways, so I downloaded that app and I was dorking around with it. And what I did was, if you didn't know, I have a personal trainer named Anna who I haven't seen in a while because I've been sick. But she'll give me these exercises. And I think when you don't know exactly what you're doing, you're just being told what to do. And like they'll say things like, oh, and try to activate this muscle and try to tighten this thing. It's really hard to know whether you're doing it right. You're just sort of like, oh, I think that they mean this. And since they can't see inside your body when you're doing it, I think a lot can get lost. Dorking around on this app, specifically with this one exercise that she gave me where like I hold these weights and I lean back and I forget what it's called, some sort of anchor thing. I didn't know what the point of it was. When she told me like what part of my body it was working, it didn't make sense. Because I was like, oh, I kind of feel it there, but not that much. And then when I looked at it, I Googled what muscles it was. Like I watched a video on that exercise and what it says it activates is what I did. And then I went and looked at the anatomy and saw how it was all connected. I was like, oh, that. Like, if you're having problems with your lower back, if you're having problems with your shoulder, if you're having problems with any injury, do yourself the biggest favor. This isn't even a skateboarding thing. This isn't any one thing. Look up the exercises and it doesn't have to be this app. We're not sponsored by this app. This is just something that he found. Look up the human anatomy and see what's supposed to be getting worked, and it'll make so much sense. You'll actually be able to fix your form, I think, or do things correctly because you actually know the purpose of it, not just the feeling. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to ramble much more. I still can't skate. Fastest health update ever. I didn't get my results today. Hopefully I'll get them tomorrow. I did get a new camera, though, so you'll see that maybe in the next 2 days. Okay, that's that.